Hello there, wonderful 1% scheme members. Welcome to the Deep. So I'm filming this from the basement space of our brand new building, which you were critical to helping us getting into, which we've started doing up in order to do our workshops with young people from a new space. So you see it in its current state. It's not finished yet, but it's just the very beginnings, and this is the underwater area of our new ship of adventures. So the first thing I want to say is a massive, massive thank you to each and every one of you who is kindly contributing part of your very own money in order to help us for what's been a really, really critical and important year. This is the year where we have finally got into this building and where everything that we've been doing has been working towards really launching what it was that we've wanted to do all along. I'm going to tell you about a couple of things that we've done in the last year. We've both been busy, both us and the young people. What they've been working on with your support is putting together a guidebook to Hackney. They've made a book of correspondence, and they also made a CD of inspirational, motivational speeches. All the way through those products, they've been developing their literacy and their skills. So that's what they've been working on. What we've been working on is really developing plans for this building. We got in here just a few weeks ago, and we've been focusing the whole time on developing our ideas for a shop of adventures, which will be the first shop on the high street selling adventures, and also some books and gifts, and critically the products that the young people make in the sessions. We'll also be developing a hire out business in this space, and just a range of different activities to get people from the community engaged in what we're doing, coming into the building and sharing their experiences and their knowledge with local young people. It's also, of course, been critically an important year for the impact we have on young people. That's the most important thing that we do. Over the last year, we've measured that 86% of the children tell us that their confidence has improved as a result of coming to the Hackney Pirates. 81% of the teachers that we work with say that they've seen an improvement in school, so that's learning that's going on inside the classroom, and 98% of the parents tell us that they have noticed that their children are more confident, that their literacy is improving, and that their creative skills are improving. So even though there's been a lot of change and turbulence over the last year, we've still managed to keep our sessions going really strong. And that's really down to the fact that we've had your support. What we've used your funding for is to be able to fund the space that we've been doing workshops in. Now that was our previous space. We've now delivered workshops from 7 different places, and we are now finally in the last one. And because of this reason, I hope you'll consider supporting us again for this year. What we would be using your funding for this year would be, again, to continue to make this space successful for young people, so to fund the costs of running it and also of doing it up to complete it and make it perfect. It's a really, really, really big year for us, and the reason why I think it's so critical that we do continue to get support this year is because we're in a transition year. It's kind of really a make or break year for the organisation as we go from the period of experimenting and developing what we're doing to really embedding it and making sure that it's something that's sustainable for the long term in Hackney. We would love to come and invite you to come and see what we're doing. We're having launch events on the 10th and 11th of April where you can come and meet the young people also. Aside from what we're doing in the building, this is also the year where we expand the number of young people that we're working with, and that's our kind of critical educational goal over the course of the next year. So I hope that you'll come and find out and perhaps continue supporting us. Unfortunately, I'm a very boring representative of the Hackney Pirates because it's much more interesting when you hear from the young people. Unfortunately, they're at school, which we fully approve of and is very good. But I did bring a couple of comments that they made. When we showed them the space and we introduced them to the building, we asked for their comments. So I've just picked out 3. This is Ishel, and she says, "I think the building is good because it is big enough for all of the people who come to the Hackney Pirates." It's a very practical comment, which we're very grateful for. This is Abbas, and he started just last week. He said, "Very, very happy, excited, amazing place, amazing volunteers, amazing everything." And we always believe in a bit of constructive criticism, so we asked Ralph, who's one of our greatest critics, "Still a bit bland, but with a good lick of paint and some decorations, this will be done." On that note, we hope that you might help us support getting that lick of paint and getting it all ready. But thank you for everything that you've done so far, and please come and visit.